me. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I was just in the color of the year, same dress, same Tamron, different color. And did it make you feel differently? See that? I could hear it. That's interesting. I was looking in there. It made me feel, you're nodding. That's crazy. All right, so our next guest, Ingrid Fetell Lee, knows that color counts. She's a design consultant and branding expert who spent like 15 years of her career studying how color changes not only how we look, but how we feel, and clearly how others feel about us from the reaction to this yellow dress. She has an entire book. It's called Joyful. Her know-how has led to leading design companies, huge brands, Target, Condé Nast, American Express, and Pepsi, tapping her shoulder to want to know more about how we feel about color. Please welcome Ingrid Fetell Lee to the show. Come on out, Ingrid. Yes. Oh, wow, so vibrant. Welcome. How are you? I'm a hugger. Come on in. Okay, so I mean, you saw the difference in reaction from the peach to the yellow. That's exactly what you do. You look for ways that color impacts how we feel.
Exactly. And yellow is the most vibrant color. It's the color that catches our attention. It's the most visible color to us. And so bright colors are naturally associated with joy. We see in studies of children's drawings that children all over the world, they use bright colors like yellow when they want to represent happy scenes, and they use dark colors when they want to represent sad scenes. So we know that when you wear a yellow dress, you're representing joy.
Yeah, we know it, but people are afraid to wear yellow.
They are. They are.
Because you said we're trapped in a
chromophobic.
She said we become chromophobic. That's afraid of color.
Afraid of color. I think we in our society often see color as juvenile, right? We see it as childish.
Because black is sophisticated.
It's sophisticated. And so a lot of us are afraid to wear color. It's such a joy to see everyone wearing color today for that reason.
Now you have theories, or there are theories, I should say, about certain colors for certain events. For a date, red.
So red is associated in studies with attractiveness. We've seen that both men and women seem to be more attracted to someone wearing red. But red can also be a sign of power and dominance. We see in studies, for example, studies of competitors at the Olympics who are randomly assigned to red or blue uniforms. The red competitors tend to win more. So there are good reasons when you might want to wear red, when you want to seem more powerful, when you want to
I've been teasing the job interview thing. What color should we wear for a job interview?
So for a job interview, I think the most important thing is to wear a color that you feel confident in. And I think brighter colors, you know,
So she would get the job and she wouldn't?
What would you pick?
Well, it depends on the job, I think. I mean, because she looks youthful, so I wanted a more, oh, this is gonna sound terrible, but if it was like, I might think she was too young. And I wear hot pink all the time.
So that's the chromophobic mindset.
Oh gosh, I'm chromophobic. I didn't know that.
I think, you know, choosing colors that I think you feel most authentic in will change the way you present and the way you show up in the room when you go for a job interview.
I've never been phobic of anything now, and I'm chromophobic. Okay, we have some members of the Tam fam. I'm gonna show off my yellow dress. You stay right there. Thank you so much. And we have some folks who wore their power colors in the audience here. Josetta, right? Okay, you have on purple. That's your power color?
Yes, purple is my favorite color. It makes me feel confident, vibrant, happy. My nails are purple.
Oh, yeah. So you went. Oh,
I can take on the world.
You can take on the world.
Yes.
So this is a more lavender pastel.
Yes.
All purples rock? Do you rock all colors?
I like all purples, but the light one is my favorite.
Oh, it's beautiful on you. I love that. So that's your power color. Okay. Thank you. Have a seat. All right. So because you work with major companies in color, and it often generates joy. For example, yellow, you're gonna test us on a few things. So we've got some psychology tests we're gonna take together. Don't read my script, I see you over there. Okay, here we go. We got 2 burgers here. Clap for A if that makes you hungry. Okay, clap if B makes you hungry. Okay, A versus B, what's the difference here?
Right, so blue is a color that is rarely associated with food. In fact, I mean, if you're trying to think of a blue food,
Yeah.
pretty much blueberries is the only one that we can think of. And so blue generally is associated more with food going bad, right? Mold, things like that. So we don't see blue.
Because now that you've told me that, I feel like the orange side B is better. Interesting.
So orange, you know, warmer colors tend to be more appetizing. They tend to be more associated with food. And so we find ourselves more drawn to them, especially when it comes to eating.
Is there one color, I'll come back down, is there one color in particular that advertisers suggest you use because they know it hooks us all into spending money we may not have? Is there one color?
I don't think there's one specific color. I think we see red in logos a lot. I don't know if there's specific science around it. I think bright colors tend to draw us in. They stand out on shelves.
So I'm curious about what you're wearing. What made you pick, because it's beautiful, what were you projecting with your color choices?
So I love multicolor. I think the best color secret is that multicolor works as a neutral, and because it goes with everything in your closet. For me, I love anything multicolor.
Multicolor acts as a neutral.
Because you can pair it with so many different things in your closet.
Well, there you have it. Ingrid, thank you so much. It's a fascinating show. And Tamron, we're going to add some joy to your home. You're all going home with Ingrid's book, Joyful. I love that, the surprising power of ordinary things to create extraordinary happiness.